some Thrice attempts, see if we get anywhere. And hey, Slasher, thanks for the 100 bits, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, I'll put the tunes back on. Let's do some Thrice attempts. It's already 8 o'clock, so if we don't get a run going, you know, early on, then we might not get too far, but we'll see. Okay. Let me get my splits up. Turn you guys into mini, get the splits up. See you later, Roger. Have a good one, man. See you next time. All right, let's go. Thanks for going through the misery so we don't have to. That's exactly it. You're welcome.
Let's find a change of clothes. My hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Ideal. Oh, I don't have my HK for resets running. There we go.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low. But first, let's find a change of clothes. My hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Nice one, Shady Weaver. Nothing wrong with being fashionably late, you know. You mean the Thrice speedrun sessions, Puppery? Yeah. Cool. Hope you enjoy. Congrats on playing GTA 3. Thank you. Vice City next. Been getting me through the dumb shit at work. I'm glad I can help. It's always nice when people appreciate the VoD channel.
Let's get off the street and change clothes.
It's always nice to hear that people enjoy it and make good use out of it, you know. It's worth the effort to keep it up. Working at a supermarket is a nice job, but some of the customers make you want to smash your face into a wall. How do you watch my stream if you work at a supermarket? Is it like on break times and stuff, or do you like have me up on like the big screen at Walmart, you know? Break room? Yeah, I got you. Thank you, MC Fan. Got one of those AR goggles to watch the VOD zone. Yeah, like Apple Vision Pros or whatever they are. And you can like teleport yourself up to the top of the Grand Canyon and like Mount Everest or something and watch a stream. Real shit. Advertise your stream on the intercom. Yeah. I saw one of those and somebody was advertising it as like someone was using it and they'd set like a timer on all of their things that they were cooking, like the pans and pots and stuff that were cooking at any one time. And they were like, you know, you'll never burn pasta again because you'll be able to see it in your goggles. And I was like, man, like, number one, I would never have like a $3,000 AR headset just hanging over Steam. Like, you know, you've got all the steam coming up and whatever else from cooking, and you're just like blasting the headset with it. And number two, with all due respect, I don't need a $3,000 headset to not burn pasta. Like, I don't burn pasta because I have like an ounce of cooking ability, you know? Like, if you can't cook pasta without burning it on a consistent basis, having a $3,000 Apple headset, you'd be better off going to like, you know, getting culinary lessons or something. Like, those would last you a lifetime. I don't think that I would get much use out of it. Yeah, exactly. I won't want it to go all near the grease. Yeah, exactly. I think I bonked there. Am I not going to fail? No. Huge. Well, I'll take it. Yeah, for 3K you could get a lot. Yeah. Yeah, Rome. Excuse me.
I had it on a combo. What am I gonna do?
The health is blinking because I picked up and skipped the health tutorial and it's trying to tell me about my HP. But I skipped it.
You're walking regular for Luigi now, huh?
As soon as I pass this mission, it'll disappear. For the record, I was watching the stream while cooking and didn't burn anything. Nice, dude. But the question is, did you cook something as incredibly complicated as pasta? Come on, Claude. I don't know if the tank rubber bands or if just another one spawns on that corner. I don't know what the deal is. I've never bothered to ask. Tacos, more or less complex, you decide. I mean, with tacos, I guess it depends what you do with them, you know? Like, if you're doing, like, homemade tacos, I usually just, like, buy the shells, right? Don't make them from scratch or anything. And then just put stuff to, you know, just buy stuff to put in them. So, how complicated it is depends on what, like, the filling is, you know? My worst kitchen mishap was making strudels from scratch and falling asleep while baking them. Oh no. I hope that wasn't too much of a fire risk or anything. Scratch-made chili pre-made shells, kind of cheating. I always buy pre-made shells because I don't have a clue how to make them from scratch. And it sounds like something I'd be very bad at. But then I'll do like, you know, some meat, veg and stuff by hand. So I wouldn't say it's cheating, I'd say that's pretty normal. Kind of a cost versus time thing, yeah. When we're busy wage slaving away making the bread, Rob, we haven't got time to piss about making fucking taco shells, you know? Life of a breadwinner. Bruce. Bro. You guys are just reminding me I need to, I have a bolognese in the freezer I need to take out. Defrost it. So you abandoned the hardline? I didn't really abandon it. I just kind of would rather be playing something else, you know? Video games don't make themselves. True. I don't think I've ever heard the Need for Speed version of Rise of the Storm, though. But if I know anything about Need for Speed, it's probably pretty chaotic. Nothing you guys mentioned comes even close to cooking Titan rice. Boo! Oh, brother, this guy stinks! No, I'll give you that one. That wasn't even that bad. I've just been toxic. Will I do Titan Vice runs as well? I've done Titan Vice runs. I've done them in several different countries, even. I've done a Titan Vice run in 3 different countries. How crazy is that? So yeah, no plans to go back to Vice as of now. At least in the short term. Maybe one day, but I've done my fair share of Vice. Sadly, there are no VoDs for all the sessions, because I didn't have the VoDs channel at the time. But my first playthrough is on the VoDs channel if you're interested in seeing that. Where the fuck is my van? That's usually spawned there. Look at all these boys. Are you really out here ganging all by yourself? Nah, I'm with my boys. I saw someone on Boo post that they eat packed noodles uncooked in order to save money on food. What? Like instant noodles? Why would that save you money on food eating them uncooked? You don't have to buy any more food to just put them in some hot water. What the fuck? I don't understand how that would save you money on food. That doesn't make any sense. Do they eat all of their food raw? Or what? Hot water costs money? I mean, sure, but with that same logic, like, if you can't afford to spend 8 pence to fucking boil the kettle, then, you know, something's gone really wrong. It's all they're eating? That sounds like a great way to die from malnourishment at the age of, like, 20. Just eating raw pasta and nothing else. That's just grim. I snack on uncooked instant noodles sometimes. What the fuck is wrong with you? Dying young does save a lot of money, to be fair. True. Actually can't argue with that. That's actually so true. If I die of... if I die of hunger right now, then I'll never have to pay for food again. It's genius when you think about it. Yeah, all the sodium and blood pressure, yeah. You're dying 100%. Like, there's no way you're making it out of that phase alive. Christ. Nasty, nasty, nasty.
Wait here. Keep the engine running. This ain't a social call.
Nibbling on raw ramen like a rabbit. Oh God. God, God, God. I really hope one day some normal person, just one, will enter my chat room and just, you know, just be the anomaly for a while. Takes one to know one, I'm afraid, yeah. I attract that crowd, as they say, Rob, you know, that certain demographic. This is a horrible jump. Oh!
The triads think they can
Easy.
mess with me. The triads
You know what's funny?
with me. Drop by
Getting a
later.
bad jump like that is actually now faster because you cancel the slow-mo instantly. It's literally faster to get a bad jump. It's just way riskier because you might die. Because you might like hit the side of the thing or flip or whatever. But it's actually faster to get those weird jumps at this point. That's really funny. Risk versus reward. Good game design. I mean, yeah. I need a cop car. Don't know why I went for the ambulance. I just do it out of habit. Because usually you do get the ambulance. Not ideal. Ah, fuck. Let's cancel the Dwanzi as well. This run is a little bit cringe now.
Take a seat, kid.
When I was a kid, I'd eat a tin of garden peas with tomato ketchup. You guys are fucking vile. What the hell is wrong with this fucking chat room? That is rats. That is actually so fucking rancid. Oh, look at this pattern. Let me hit this. Wait, fuck, that's the wrong fucking van I was looking at. They started, this was almost a god tier pattern and then they all started driving in opposite directions. It's still good, but these guys are really far away. Wait. This is big. Fucking hell. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I'm so far away from Tony's. This started off as a really good pattern and then became a terrible one. What in the fuck is this? How many cops do you need? You freaks. Oh my god, get out of my way. Have I not eaten since storming? No, I haven't, and I don't ever plan to. It sounds rats. God, I have lost so much fucking time. I lost like a minute on this pattern, Jesus.
Tony's off making people.
Fucking hell. Mod was great. I made it to Guardian Angels. Also, at the end of Guardian Angels, finished it, and then was like, yeah. Yeah. Instant 4 stars for that. Interesting. 5 stars. Never mind. I misspoke. I meant to say 5 stars. Take on Demo Man was pretty cool. I agree. Demo Man was the only good mission that was well designed that I can remember. I don't think there are any other ones I liked. Oops. I'm gonna get 6 stars here if I'm not careful. This drive back's gonna be really fun. And by really fun, I mean not very fun at all. FBI. Looks like we're going this way. Right, never mind, that was actually fairly painless. Oh fuck, okay. Sure, let's go with that. Hey Nocturne, good to see you, man, as well. Hope you are good. Thank you for the 8 months. Welcome back, brother. Remember where we parked? Indeed.
Get out of my car! Great.
Thanks, Halskov.
How you doing?
To not hit too many peds because I'm dealing with a wanted level. Got quite high chaos points. That was almost very bad. If I'd have hit someone there, the cop would have instantly aggroed onto me, and I would have not been able to trigger the marker. Not fun. What are you doing?
No fancy crap.
Huge door loss. Excuse me. Oh my god. That moonbeam well and truly cucked me there, and not in a good way. Oh fuck. Shit. I really blew up, like, fuck. All because of that fucking moonbeam. The only reason I failed that mission was because the moonbeam cucked me. And then I got fucking rear-ended really hard and that set my car on really low hell. So I considered turning the limo 90 degrees into the marker so the AI can't move away from Tony's. You don't reset the position? I don't think so. Let's get a save and try, I guess. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, stuff like that is always worth testing, right? I could even, hold on. Let me boot up my version of the game with Z menu and we can just fly through the objectives to test even faster. This is just right at the start, oh sorry, right at the end of the mission. Oh, now the game isn't launching. Good. Is it in the background? Yes, it is. See you later, Lime. Thanks for hanging out. Alright.
How you doing?
Epic triad. Time to find out if this cutscene has a failsafe. Yes.
How you doing, kid?
Good. Because if I like basically do this.
No fancy crap.
Huge. Look at that. Is that consistent? That's why I wish you could have save states in the middle of missions so you don't have to do the entire mission just to test this one thing again. That's huge. I just assumed that you would reset the position, Rob. Why is somebody singing out of tune? They're not.
How you doing?
I probably should have, yeah. And here I was thinking that you know, did your job correctly, but alas. Silly me. Not another triad soft lock, please.
How you doing, kid?
I aimed it like basically here. This air brake strat seems fast here. It is.
No fancy crap.
Holy shit, it actually works. And then he tries to drive north and just shits himself. The only hard bit is getting out of here. Because the things might like screw you. But that's probably pretty unlikely if I had to guess. Look at this. I'm stuck! Oh, I can eventually shove them out, by the looks of it. Yeah, you'd probably just have to move this, I guess. Even this is probably about the same speed, probably, if you have to move this. Look at this pile-up. Fucking hell. Yeah. Technically riskier, but quite a sizable time save, because you'd have to drive all the way north and south again. Nice one. Remember to restart the correct version of the game. Alright, what time is it? 8:30?
I know a place on the edge of the red light district.
Can try and get a run going still.
But first,
Got a bit of
let's find
time.
change of clothes. My hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
But I won't do too many more attempts. If I get like 20 minutes in again and it dies, then I'll just call it. I need to get rid of this because my gold is fucked from the auto splitter being weird. Yeah.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low. But first, let's find a change of clothes. My hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Yeah, Nakeen, thank you. Hey, Yowie. Welcome.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and change clothes. I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
I just checked my YouTube comments because I had two, and they're from the same person, and they are from my Vice City setup guide, aka how to convert the game to the Japanese version, and then the San Andreas setup guide, aka how to convert your game to 1.01, and they comment on both videos saying, "This is bullshit, it doesn't work, it's fucked up my game." Now, if one of them doesn't work, you might say that there is, you know, something potentially wrong. Obviously, those videos have like tens of thousands of views, and I know that the things work, so if you don't do it, it's usually user error. But, you know, maybe it's just like an unlucky thing with your game version or something. If both of them don't work, it's you. It is all you, I'm afraid. If neither converter works for you, you are the common denominator there. Just found a Rumble Instapass with Vigilante, but it crashes. Oh, nice. Could just be a troll. I mean, true. But usually, something that I've found on YouTube comments is there aren't actually that many troll comments. There's just a lot of really stupid comments, you know? But most of those stupid comments are people who are actually just stupid. Like, they're not smart pretending to be dumb, they're just dumb. And before they have a pirated copy, I mean, that's more than likely, yeah. Most of the time when it doesn't work, it's usually because their game version is botched to begin with. Or it's like full of mods, or they followed the instructions wrong. You know, it's usually one of those three things. Yeah, I was simply retarded, pretending to be retarded, the classic, yeah. Nice, nice bounce, dude. Just managed to clear the entire fucking thing. Alright. Yeah. Wiser words have never been spoken there, Rob, yeah.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low. But first, let's find a change of clothes. My hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
Good evening, Style.
I know a place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low. But first, let's find a change of clothes. My hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
This is 1073 in West Trenton.
What a tune.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and change clothes.
Give me the green, you hear?
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there.
Couldn't quite squeeze under there like I wanted to.
This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door.
on, Misty. Hey, electrician. That's a long time no see, man. That was... God. Almost 4 years ago, electrician. It would have been early to mid 2020. Probably pre-pandemic, which is weird to think about. I'm going the wrong way. Oops. Well, it's been 2 years. I've been back from Sweden for 2.5 years, or even more. Nice cop. Has it been over there? Yeah, can't complain. Probably lots has changed. I'm in a different country, back in the UK. Different job, you know, different house. Pretty much everything's different. But doing good. How are you? Yeah, I'm back in the UK. Do I feel that life has returned to normal after pandemic, or can it not be compared to pre-COVID life? Kind of a bit of both. Like, as for all intents and purposes, life has returned to normal, right? Like, you don't really think about the pandemic anymore. Like, COVID is more of like an inconvenience now rather than like a life-threatening illness. Because, you know, people are vaccinated and whatnot. But it's certainly not the same as pre-COVID era. Like, a lot of permanent change has happened to the world since. Just as like a fallout of the situation, right?
Place right here. Let's get off the street and change clothes.
So yeah, like, kind of a bit of both. Like, it is back to normal, but the normal has changed. Like, the definition of normal is different now. Because I think before COVID was a thing, if you'd have told me or anybody else, I'm sure you guys can probably agree, that in 2020 we were going to go through like a worldwide pandemic, similar to like the fucking plague, but just on a smaller scale, we would have like laughed at you. Like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, that's stuff that you see in history books, you know? That stuff doesn't happen nowadays, right? But it does, and it did. And it was like a shock to everyone, you know? I don't think anybody predicted or could have predicted it. Well, I hope you can get vaccinated as soon as possible, MC fan. Whatever steps you need to take to get there. Super important. As a software developer, there was a pandemic. There was all those memes, weren't there, where it was like, you know, like the Doomer guy, and it was like, oh, you're being so good, Doomer guy, for staying inside during the pandemic and like respecting COVID rules and safety rules and social distancing and stuff. And then they're always just like, wait, what pandemic? Because that is such degenerates. By default, they didn't even really, their life didn't change. Those were always good. No way that happens again. Okay, good. We'll just get a sick little Tony Hawk's grind instead. We'll take that. Nice angry driver. Vax just makes you symptomatic. Doesn't mean you can't carry the virus, so it's really just a thing to do for yourself. So I saw no reason. I hope you're not being serious, but if you are, that is absolutely incorrect, and it is the complete opposite, Nerty. In fact, the reason you should get vaccinated is not for yourself, but for the safety of other people. Because if you do not deal with it properly, you are going to spread it to other people that may not be able to, you know, they may be immunocompromised or whatever. People who either can't get the vaccine for whatever reason, or might be vaccinated but still have way worse effects of COVID and feel it way worse. Yeah, it's all good. If you are vaccinated, that's fine. But, you know, it is very important to put your foot down and be stern with people spreading misinformation like that. Because misinformation when it comes to deadly diseases like that can literally kill people. So you should be very careful with stuff like that.
Respond to a 1073 in North Portland Street.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and change clothes. I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably do some work. Come on, let's head over here. This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door.
Thankfully, nobody close to me has died, but the hardest moment was when one of my students who was about to graduate died mere weeks before the graduation itself. Yeah, that's terrible. I thankfully didn't have anybody close to me that passed away due to COVID or COVID complications or anything. But, you know, it happened on such a large scale that a lot of people did. And, you know, I take that kind of anti-vax stuff very seriously, or medical misinformation when it comes to COVID, because, like, my mum, for example, has had cancer twice and thankfully survived, but it means that her immune system is likely completely shot. So if her friends, let's say, for example, or people that she surrounded herself with refused to get vaccinated and passed it on to her, there is a very high chance that she would die, or at least have some kind of very harsh complications as a result, because her body wouldn't be able to fight it off the same way mine could or yours could. So yeah, seeing like immunocompromised people die or potentially die, or seeing young people die as a result of like not properly dealing with the spread or not properly respecting the rules or not getting vaccinated and stuff, it's terrible. It's such a waste of life. Yeah, that is awful, Grove. I hope she gets well. Yeah, MVT, that's very true. Yeah. A lot of the time you don't know that your immune system is compromised unless you've actually dealt with something and then not being able to deal with it, you know? It's not something that you just learn by default unless you have some kind of like underlying health condition. Wish I could have got a cop car like that. Actually, no, I don't, because I don't even use it. I would fail the mission if I got a cop car. So. Yeah, Monster Man. I can imagine, especially pre-vaccine stuff, it can be pretty harsh.
I had it on a combo. What am I gonna...
My friend is very unlucky because he did get the vax and he still keeps getting COVID for some reason, like it doesn't work. Nerty, I would recommend in your own time, as soon as possible, doing some research on how COVID works, how it spreads, and how the vaccine works. Because the vaccine doesn't stop you getting COVID. That's not how the vaccine works. The vaccine makes it so if you get COVID, it doesn't hit you like a brick wall and potentially kill you. Yeah, it's not a magical cure. But if your friend is vaccinated and keeps having COVID in a bad way, that likely means the opposite. It likely means it is working, and it probably means if they didn't have the vaccine, they would die. Your friend would very likely be dead if they weren't vaccinated.
Where's my damn tool?
So thank God they did get vaccinated. Especially when I worked with travel insurance, the amount of people, especially elderly people, and I don't know if this is like, I don't know the answer to this, and I don't want to make assumptions, but I assume it's because of the amount of misinformation circling in different places, and some people just being stupid and not wanting to get vaccinated for whatever reason. But it seems to be a especially thing in older generations. The amount of people that I would have to deal with where essentially they would come to me and say, hey, we want travel insurance. And I'd go, okay. And they go, we want COVID cover. Okay, are you vaccinated? No, why would I be vaccinated? Okay, well then we can't give you travel insurance and COVID cover. Why not? Because you're actively harming and causing a deadly disease to spread to other people. Why? I have human rights. Blah, blah, blah. I'm allowed to not get vaccinated if I want to. And that was the conversation that I had to have like 10 times a day with old people when I was doing that job. And I can only assume that so many of those people had that impression because they were fed misinformation either by their friends, their peers, online stuff, you know, newspapers, media, whatever. I can only assume. Because there's no reason why older generations would just randomly decide to not get vaccinated. Like, there has to be something. They have to have a reason to not want to. And most of them are because they, like, hear that it doesn't work, or it gives you autism, or, oh, my friend had the vaccine and then fucking died. Like, you know, circumstantial bullshit like that.
Place on the edge of the red light district where we can lay low. But first, let's find a change of clothes. My hands are all messed up, so you better drive, brother.
I can't lie, I'm not vaccinated, but I've never caught COVID ever. Get vaccinated immediately. I'm not joking. Whatever reason you think to not have vaccinated, unless it's a damn good reason, like a medical reason, get vaccinated. For God's sake. If you are not getting vaccinated and you are going out and going in public and stuff, you are actively, potentially killing people. Best case scenario, potentially making people very ill. Worst case, actually killing people.
This is the place right here. Let's get off the street and change clothes.
Yeah, Cuzzo, exactly.
I know this guy. He's connected. His name's Luigi. Me and him go back, so I can probably get you some work. Come on, let's head over there. This is Luigi's club. Let's go around the back and use the service door.
There is no argument for not getting vaccinated. I lost my dad to complications with COVID, so I have zero time for it. I'm sorry, man. But yeah, you're absolutely right. As I say, the only time I would ever understand is if it's like what MC Fan said, like they're not able to get vaccinated for whatever reason, like whether it be like a medical reason or something like that. Then obviously there's not a lot you can do about it, right? Like if you can't get vaccinated, you can't get vaccinated. But if you have the opportunity to get vaccinated, if it's safe for you to do so, there is absolutely no reason to not do it. And choosing not to do it is just straight up harming other people. Hey Apollo, thanks for the good luck. Yeah, also true MVT, yeah. What about the potential risk, the swaths of people suddenly dropping out of nowhere? What potential risks? What stats do you have? Please show them to me. Please show me a scientific study that proves that as soon as the vaccine became a thing, loads of people died from it. Please feel free to send those statistics over whenever you have a chance. Until then, please stop spreading misinformation in my chat, or I will remove you happily. Oops. Hello, Hulu. Welcome.
I had it on a combo. What am I gonna...
He's a nice guy.
You're working regular for Luigi now, huh? It's about time you got a driver we can trust.
You don't hear about
Excuse me. Oh, thank you, thank you. Flu shot time. I actually had my my annual whatever it's called, like flu jab and whatnot, because I have them yearly because I'm asthmatic. So I actually had it like, when was it? Like 2 months ago, I think. So I'm all jabbed up. Don't worry about me. You know what's really cool? The tech that got fast-tracked and funded during the COVID pandemic is now actually starting to look viable for certain types of cancer vaccines. Really? That's cool. Talk about making lemonade from lemons. Yeah, definitely. It will be a great day when the cures for cancer turn away from like destroy your entire body with chemo and radiotherapy, with the whole thing of like, if you go scorched earth on your body, you'll probably kill the cancer, but also kill you slowly at the same time, but just a little bit. To like, here, take this drug cocktail and do these injections twice a day for a week, and then you'll be cancer free by the end of it. Like, that'll be such a crazy advancement. And it will likely happen in our lifetime. Like, as a lot of you have alluded to, like, so much, like, so many medical breakthroughs have happened. It's quite likely that we'll see some kind of cures for several types of cancer in our lifetime, which is really nice. Feels like in 100 years that'll seem as archaic as drilling into people's skulls to relieve headaches. Yeah, it'll be like, you know those books that you read about like the crazy methods in the Middle Ages to cure people, and how nowadays they're like outlawed and illegal. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Looking at our current cancer treatments in 100 years, they'll be in like the horrible history books, you know. Right, so you know radiation, that thing that you're really not supposed to go near because it like melts your skin and corrodes your brain. Yeah, so imagine if you have cancer, right? And you just get blasted with it for long periods of time, but just a little bit. They only fry your insides a little bit. And it might kill you. It's like, fucking hell. That's anything you can do, Shadow Weaver. I've had the exact same thing. You can argue with people until you're blue in the face, but people are going to be set in their ways at the end of the day. You can't convince stupid people, and you just got to accept that eventually. That's a lot of guns. Yeah, I still have my vaccination card in my wallet as well. I just never took it out. I don't really need that space for anything else. So I just never took it out. I just have like my credit, my debit card, my global health card thing, my vaccination record, and like my driver's license. That's like pretty much it. That's like all I carry in my wallet nowadays. Plus some bars still ask for it, really? I've never been asked for my vaccination record. At least not in like recent memory. I might have done back when Japanimate was a big thing a few years ago, but nowadays I haven't been asked for it. I'm not sure about swine flu. Oh my god, let me try that again. Swine flu, Hooli. I'm not sure. That's a good question. But I want to say I don't think so. But I'm honestly not sure.
Where's my damn tool?
Excellent.
Okay, kid, drive me to the laundry in Chinatown first. I gotta go to business. Those washerwomen ain't been paying their protection money. And watch the car, Joey just fixed this junk heap. So no fancy crap, okay?
Yeah, officer, that was obviously my fault. My bad, bro. If I don't lose my fucking wanted level now, I'm gonna be really upset. Fuck's sake. Like, just a random angry cop coming out of nowhere and spinning me out, and I'm losing all this time to it. Am I gonna play that Spider-Man mod for SA? I don't think so, because I don't think you can do missions with it. So, yeah. Probably not. I might give it a go as like a one-off thing and like play around for an hour, but not as like a full thing, you know.
Wait here. Keep the engine running.
How many fucking minutes was that I just lost? Like 30 seconds to a minute just gone, just like that. Just due to that bullshit cop that I can't do anything about.
It's a triad ambush. Get us out of here, kid. The triads think they can mess with me. The triads. With me. Drop by later and we'll give them something to launder. Their own blood-stained clothes.
I'm already losing time. This is fucked. Need a cop car. I forgot to start the rampage. Losing even more time. You ever just lose a minute due to a random cop? Yeah, same. Are you fucking kidding me? Angry driver.
Tony's off making people.
Bro, why are there so many people in my chat that just nibble on raw pasta? Do I agree that pot noodle is complete trash? Pot noodles are pretty good. In terms of like a budget, easy food alternative. I don't think they're trash. Obviously there's better things out there, but... How did these guys survive? Alright. That'll do me for the evening. Let's see who's live. Mr. Witt is live. I haven't hosted him in a while. And he's doing some GTA 3 as well, so it works out perfectly. Go and say hi to Guy, wish him the best of luck with his runs, and I will see you later on. Thank you very much for hanging out. We'll definitely do some more Thrice stuff, probably tomorrow evening. And obviously we'll probably look into Hardline at some point as well. We'll do a bit more. Yeah, I'll see you all later. Have a good rest of your weekend if I don't see you. Bye-bye. Mwah.